Okay, so welcome to today's training. Today is day 4, and we'll be talking about hosting, where and how to get your hosting service. First of all, what is hosting? We'll talk about hosting as an online platform where you store digital files for easy access by anybody who is using the internet. So see the hosting as a computer that is online, and always on. That way, anybody from any part of the world can access files stored there. So when you buy hosting or when you get a hosting service, you are actually renting this server or renting this hosting platform so that your files can be there. When you place your files there, you've made them come online. That's when you say you have a website. So the address or the domain name we'll discuss today is a way to link to those files. So you buy a hosting, it's like you bought a access to a property, and then the domain name is the address to that property. So you can link people to. So if you rent a house, let's say in Banana Island, you have an address there. So when you give people an address, they can locate you there. So that just is about the internet. So you can put your files there, decorate the house, do anything you want to do, store your car there, store your properties there, etc. So people can access it. So that's the internet for you. So there are different types of web hosting offered by different platforms. So we have shared hosting. A server is a computer that is configured to be always online and to accommodate a huge number of people accessing files on it. So now I think it will be justice by if I can show you what a server looks like. Okay, so now when you rent a server in a shared hosting, you are sharing that server with so many other persons. So this is cheaper if you're a small scale website owner. So it's cheaper and easily accessible, affordable. So but there are issues with share hosting, especially if you get bigger. So I now want to let's say server. Okay, so this is how the server looks like. I can see how expensive they are. Now this one costs over $1,800. This is over $1 million for this. So, and this can host so many websites, etc. So we won't go into the specifics, but this is just how a typical server looks. And then we have a server farm where we have thousands of these servers laid out in this fashion. So they are interconnected and then connected to the internet. It's always on and always available. Okay, so we have dedicated hosting where only you will have access to a particular server. Let's say something like this. It's more expensive, but it's for big users. So we have reseller. Reseller means you are a reseller. These guys have reseller package, reseller hosting. So what you do is you are broking with them. So you buy in bulk and you resell in smaller quantity. Maybe you buy in bulk and you sell as shared. You share this thing into smaller quantity for smaller buyers. So have VPS, virtual private server. Virtual private server is almost like a dedicated server, but has a slight difference because you have more access. You in fact you own that. You have full use of that server. There are access that might not be granted when you use dedicated, that will be granted when you use VPS. But in the long run you are renting the whole server. But while this guy, if he wants to do some certain things on the server, let's say restart it, the dedicated guy will have to send a message to support and tell them to restart my server. While for VPS guy has access to restart the server at any time. That's the difference. Virtual private server, dedicated server. Okay, so what WordPress of recent, they brought out WordPress hosting. They tuned the servers that host this kind of WordPress to be faster than the normal shared hosting. It doesn't mean that you cannot host your WordPress in any other kind of hosting, shared, dedicated, reseller, VPS. You can, but this one has been fine-tuned, dedicated for WordPress websites alone. So from my observation, it's more expensive than shared hosting, but from what they are saying, it's 3 times faster than shared hosting. So there are gains and there are losses in the name of a higher cost. So for now, I would say go with shared hosting. It's cheaper, it's more manageable. Okay, so where do you get the hosting? There are many hosting platforms, but I particularly would recommend these 3. But Bluehost and HostGator are almost owned by, in fact, even the 3 of them are owned by one company. So, but the service they offer differs a little bit from each other. So these are the top hosting platforms or hosting service providers, so you can use. Okay, so I work with Namecheap. I use their hosting, I use their domain. I also work with Bluehost. Okay, so I also use some Nigerian hosting, hostnow.com. gohost.com. So some of these guys are resellers for these big companies, so they just broker it. I can become a reseller. I just have to get the reseller package, come here and buy their reseller hosting, and then I can start open my website, hosting website, and start selling hosting service. I will be doing that very soon. Okay, so Whogohost is faster than HostNow now, and you can check their prices. You find out that this one is cheaper while this one is more expensive. So most times you hear about cheap hosting. Be very careful. Be very, very careful. Some people will offer you $10 per year for hosting and will give you up to 20 gigabytes. It's about, you're about getting scammed. It's not that they won't host you, but your website will be very, very slow. Sometimes it might go offline. So be very careful about that. So these are tested and tried, and they are very, very efficient. I will not recommend this. I'm using them currently, but their hosting is very slow. You can go for Whogohost. They are fast and they are very efficient. Okay, so that's it about where you can get your hosting. So you can go there, come to shared hosting. You can see their prices, add to cart, and then check out. So but while you're hosting, there are things to consider: disk space, bandwidth, spell this with bandwidth, and speed, iNOS. These are things to consider. What are they offering you? Let's compare and contrast Whogohost.com, HostGator.com, and see what they are offering for so we have shared hosting here. So this is we are going for yearly. So we have Stellar hosting, 20 GB, 3 websites. Consider this: how many websites? That's add-on. Website comes as add-ons. We call it add-on domains. So this means how many websites you can host on the platform. So look at this. Look at the WordPress hosting, cPanel hosting, email hosting, SiteBuilder. So come to hosting and select shared hosting, get hosting, get hosting. Get web hosting. Let's look at this. So we have this here, web hosting. I just needed shared hosting. Okay, let's go with web hosting. Okay, so we have this. Their list is 0.8. So I will bring out my calculator so that I will calculate 0.8 times 12. This is what you pay in a year, $9.6. Okay, these guys, their cheapest this thing is single domain, that's one domain, free, whatever. So we have 2.75 per month. And you see this asterisk here. Don't ignore this asterisk. This asterisk means this is not the actual price, this is just a promo price, 60% off. That means you have to be paying up to $5 per month for this. So look at this again. You see 71% off on first year. So the actual price is listed here, 2.88. So if you're hosting, consider this actual price. Forget about the promo. Yes, you get a promo, but consider the actual price. So we are not actually going to be paying 9 points. This we'll pay this for the first year. The subsequent years we'll have to pay more. So calculate it based on that subsequent years, because that's where it pays. You've designed your website, you've gotten so many of these things, and now you have to renew it. So this is 34 points, about 10,000 naira, about 11,000 naira per year for this. 20 gigabytes, 3 websites, and domain name. They'll give you a free domain name. So consider this too. So they'll give you any of these free domain names if you need them. Okay. So this is their hosting plan, 1.40 per month. How many add-on domain? One add-on domain. So that means you can host 3 websites here. Here, Google Host, you can host only one website for almost the same price. So if you want to go for 2 websites, we have this monthly, 6 gigabytes. Look at the website, the bandwidth, etc. So these are the things to compare. Unlimited, unlimited, unlimited. Okay. So but the most important thing when you're considering all this, so switch to annually, you're paying 13 point this. So if you compare this is 20 gigabytes version 5. Okay, this is the one that is related to what we have on shared hosting here. So we calculated 3454, 20 gigabytes. This is 12 gigabytes. And look at the bandwidth. These guys are giving you, they didn't specify here, a metered SSD. So unlimited websites at 4.88. So you look at all this and then compare and contrast. So between them, look at this. These guys, you're paying this for unlimited domains, 3 points. But you have to actually look at the real price. Try and get the real price. This is where it's very important. Try and get the real price and not this promo price, because the real price is what we're paying after the first year. Okay, unlimited pages, unlimited, unlimited. So just you can compare all these things and then make your decision. But what is very important, look at this, very very important is this. Look at file usage. You can see that this is 250,000. I bought this unlimited plan, but I'm limited to 250,000 files. So even though they give unlimited bandwidth, unlimited disk space, this means this infinity sign means unlimited this, unlimited that, unlimited that. But this limit now will limit me to the number of websites I can host and so many things. So this is very important. Most websites will give you between 250 to 300,000. It's very rare you get people where they will give you. So this is just a kind of bait and switch. I can call it a scam right now, because right now I'm almost exhausted this thing, and I've just used 8.9 gigabytes, 31 websites here. What is my bandwidth use? Physical visual memory bandwidth just 6.0 of unlimited. So but I'm constrained by this. Most of them will not write about inodes. It's called inodes or files. Inodes you can host, or files you can. Most of them will not write them here, but it's very important. If you can contact their support, you contact them, chat with them, tell them how many inodes do you offer for so and so this thing. This will help you very well. If not, you buy unlimited whatever and you're limited by this. So right now I'm running out of bandwidth. I have to either upgrade or I have to get another hosting. So this is very important. So that is about hosting. So now, considering yesterday we stopped somewhere, how to connect your domain name to your hosting. So we're going to do that right away. So this is top25.syz. I bought this domain last year, so it's going to expire November 20. Okay. So if I want to connect it, that's what we call name server. Name server is the name or the IP address or the address of this server. So if I want to connect this domain name to this server, I didn't bought them from the same place. I have to get the name server for this hosting. Sometimes they are written here. When you buy a hosting, you will be sent an email. In that email, you will see the name of the name server to use. So for this one, I'm using this. This is Cloudflare name server. So I'll have to put this name server. Mostly there are two name servers, the first one and the second one. So in case the first one fails, it's actually the first one that is working, but if it fails, the second one will kick in. So come back to where you have your domain, click on manage domain or whatever they will write there, edit domain or whatever, or just click on the domain name. It should take you here, so you can see where the right name server, and you can see where you have the name server here. So it's already pointed there. So this is the me and this is this. So you type in the name servers, the first one and the second one. Some of them goes with ns1.so, ns2.so. So you put in your name servers there. So after putting it in, you save. After saving it, you come back to your hosting. This is your cPanel. This is your cPanel. When you get your hosting, you log in. This is your cPanel. This is where you control your website. You control your emails, control whatever about your website, even virus scanner to scan the server. This is where we install content management systems. You can see so many content management systems, Joomla, PHP. If you want to build a forum like Naraland, you can use any of these, WordPress, etc. So this is your cPanel. Now if I want to add this domain, you click on add-on domains. So the first domain when you're registering a hosting is called your primary domain. Other domains you'll be adding them through these add-on domains. So you can see here the list of domains on this server. Okay, so I think I've already added that top 25 something. So it's already here. So what you just do, you just type the name of the listing, top25.syz. Just type it, the domain name here. All these ones will automatically be added. You just click on add domain, and that just it. Your domain has been connected to your hosting. So the next thing you do is to install your WordPress, which we'll be doing tomorrow. So that's it about it. I believe this video is a bit okay. So it wasn't added, so I've added it. So immediately you add it, it will create a file manager for you. So if I come back to my cPanel here and come to file manager, I will find that domain there. So if you look at your list of domains, you see top 25.syz. So anything I put inside this folder now, if I go to top25.syz, I'll see it there. So let's try it. So I click on a new file, index.html, create new file. Okay, let me edit this and type something in. Okay, this is not necessary, I just want to show you how it works. Welcome to top 25.xyz. So I save this now. I go to top 25. Maybe I might need to configure something else. We have an issue with this IP address hasn't resolved. So sometimes when you change the add an add-on domain, you might need to wait a little bit for it to configure properly before it will appear. So once it's ready, whatever you store in that file, in that folder, will appear here. So by tomorrow we'll be installing WordPress on this domain name, and then we'll be using this domain name for other practices, design website on it, etc. So that's it for now. What we now do is, I told you we're gonna check that our Fiverr this thing there. Okay, so by tomorrow we'll work on Fiverr extensively. Like I told you before, there are so many services. Installing WordPress, just installing WordPress alone on a server, people get paid for it. So let me show you that on Fiverr. How people get paid to just connect this domain name. They bought them when they bought hosting, they don't know how to connect them. So you can get paid to connect this domain and then install WordPress for them. So people are getting paid to do this. Install WordPress. Okay, so that's it. I will install or migrate WordPress or other sites to AWS. I will install and customize formidable forms. I will quickly install, transfer, or copy WordPress and basic support. So this guy is getting 7, so you pay him $5 to do it. I will install WordPress premium plugins, $5. I will install and customize your WordPress theme, $20. He has gotten over 355 top rated. So I will install, migrate, change theme on your WordPress, $10. So I will install WordPress theme as a demo within 2 hours. So it's making it big. Just install, customize. I will install WordPress theme, set up exactly like demo in 1 hour. I will install theme, Evento WordPress theme as demo in 12 hours. So not that. I will install and set up a WordPress theme website, $25. He has over 40. So that's it about it. You can start listing it on. Just come over to Fiverr, click on this gig, look at what they have to offer. Now create your own gig similar to what they offer, and then you start getting clients. So you can see 6 orders in queue. So this guy already has over 6 orders. Mind you, what is written here, 40. Not everybody gives a review. These are just 40 people that gave a review. You've sold countless this thing. You might have sold up to 100. So 6 are already queued for him to deliver. So you can see guys making money. Okay, so by tomorrow we'll work extensively on Fiverr. We'll create a Fiverr account. We'll start listing services we can offer on Fiverr. So that is about it. See you tomorrow.